Hi, my name's Sophia. Welcome to this New Earth community. Welcome to this Tower Love reading. So what I was getting was made of steel, and well, more specific was heart made of steel. And what I'm picking that means is like it's connected. I've just posted a tower reading in the Facebook group, so check that out. Because that energy was the Three of Swords. I'm hoping to get more information from that from this reading, but it's like you keep being with your person, separating, thinking about your person, you're not with your person, whatever this Three of Swords energy is, and it's like instead of working out why you're not with your person, going into counseling, booking us in this community, for example, right? It's like heart made of steel. You're hardening your heart. I read people and I'm like, you're very angelic, you're a spiritual person, twin flame, rah, 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 but you're covering your heart, right? There's no heart. And I always say with after that, I don't mean you're not a loving person, but your heart is blocked and stuff like that. That's what I'm feeling. You build up this filter, this shield around your heart to protect yourself from the heartbreak, although it's energy, so there's no point. And it's just getting more and more harder, but it's a twin flame, it's yourself. So it's like you're not, it's actually stopping your empathy skills, your empathic skills. Because empathy is putting yourself in someone else's situation. Sympathy, no. Empathy skills, by covering your heart, by not understanding a person's situation. So what you do is build up a shield. And how you open up your heart space is by opening up to what your person tells you, and that creates empathy. Empathy isn't necessarily understanding or knowing. So it's kind of connected with the energies, because that's what I've kind of talked to the mission people today about. I've done a reading in Facebook. Let's hopefully pick up something else. Let's see what else they would like to tell you about this connection. So let's jump in. So check out the Facebook one. You get free programs in there as well. All my programs, if you brought them, they are a money back guarantee. So you get a selection of free programs in the Facebook group. So if you purchased them and you said they didn't work for you or whatever, you get your money back. Obviously, by just listening to them, it's not going to work. But I guarantee all my work anyway. So let's see if I get a different storyline for the collective. Okay. I'll see if I show you the cards. Okay, so there's something here. What I'm picking up straight away is doing things the wrong way, which is like the Three of Swords energy, but it's different. It's kind of connected, but it's like let me get an example, because this is quite interesting. It's not interesting, it's relevant, it's important what I'm picking up. So I need to give a good example. It's like as if your son, your child was at school and they got sent home because they didn't have dinner money. So they sent them home because you had to pay for school dinners, and you having a go at the child of like where did you lose the money, or what happened with the money, and missing the point that the child might be hungry. I know it sounds silly, but it's like you're not seeing the whole picture. You're missing bits. something like that. It's something like this example is relevant because like your children might study at university and college and know that you've got all this heart and mind and you supported them and went to all their events and stuff, and then they just want to quit. That emphasis of you of like you place on your children. There's a lot I've had this year about children, so that it gives them pressure not to quit. And like when they say they want to quit, you're like not looking at what they don't want to really do it. They only started it really because you said to do it or something like that. It's, I don't know if that's a side energy. It's something like that with this. Because when you think about at school, when you was doing things, you like if your mum and dad said do netball, you go, yeah, but you don't want to be a netball fucking player. You just do it because you're bored and your friends are there. Something like that with this, right? And then you're like, oh, you're really good, and you're encouraging the wrong thing. And this Three of Swords is heartbreaking. Your heart is in it. What is it, in the right place, but the wrong place or something? You got heart, but it's in the wrong place. Anyway, let's look at the cards. That was a side note, I think. We'll see. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, twin flame connection, twin flame contract. There's something here about the contract. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, strength. Okay. So the Queen of Wands is a bullshit spirituality twin flame. I don't know how else to say it, so I'll just say it how it is, right? All the queens in how I read, all the queens are I'll say it with this one. So the Queen of Wands is someone who's just like, I'm a twin flame. Don't mean she's doing shit. Don't mean she's with a person. Don't mean she's helping any humanitarian work, any sort of voluntary work, actually helping anybody at all. Just doing a tarot reading, right, which ain't really helping anybody at all. That's the Queen of Wands to me, right? And the Six of Cups is next to it. It's like you're not understanding your contract. It's something you're pissed about as well. So you get him. What I'm picking up is there's a frustration of you can't do anything right. You're like, there's a frustration with the connection of what you're doing. And that's understandable. I mean, like there's things that happen and I even said it today to mission people. Things that happen, so long as you're still willing to do the work and progress, I'll be there for you. If you're like, oh, fuck this and I'm out, then I'll let you go. If you're like, I've recognized what I've done and I need to make changes and stuff like that, I'm always here to help you to do the changes. Because there's a massive frustration here. And it's like, you feel like you're spiritual, you feel like you're supposed to be, but why ain't it working? I had a download today, which isn't a download, and it was tickled me a bit. It's like someone mentioned me on another channel to someone about my channel. And they was cussing me out, saying how rude and blatant and stuff how I am. I am not a spiritual person. And it's interesting because most people wouldn't book me or someone in this community because I swear, because I don't talk with love and light, loving, soft tone and stuff like that. And I'm like, but these people are missing out. Well, I guarantee, and I'm with my person and I can show you people in mission, right, where others can't, right, that have why don't they guarantee the work and all this stuff I say? But because of, oh, well, Sophia doesn't sound like a spiritual person. But this is this Queen of Wands. It's like dealing with people who come across. I went on this guy and the whole entire table was filled with crystals. I was like, come on, right? That's why if you go on my homepage, I've got, just because it's popular doesn't mean it's good, doesn't mean it's right, right? Most of you are sheep, are asleep. If I told you loads of people were jumping off a bridge, dying, would you follow them? That's this with the Queen of Wands. You're following something that's making you frustrated, angry, left out in the cold, all that, because you're twin flame, you're following it. And the contract is to come out of this cave. The contract is to come out of the cave, right? And to, I don't know, I can't tell if it's zoomed in because I ain't got my goggles on to see. I don't know if it's blurry or not, because I tell you what, everything's blurry without my glasses. I'll put them on next time, maybe. The contract is to come out of that cave and to go with what's different. And like I say, it's not to do with what's popular. Crystals are popular, right? It's not to do with that. It's to do with what helps you. Your twin flame helps you. Your twin flame makes you happy. And that's what this contract is. That's literally what it is. This is about getting this. Yeah, you're pissed off here. The Queen of Wands, she's stroking on the other side, that side. She's stroking the head of the tiger, which is the reptilian brain, and the tiger pounces, right? So you want to pounce on someone, she's holding it back. And the strength card, once again, look, the lion, the tiger, is like aggression and stuff like that. And that's because there's a frustration, which is sexual energy, right? The masculine within inside of you, about, it's like you're arguing with your person. And I said this initial energy of heartbreak is doing things wrong. Well, that's it. Your heart's in the right place, but you're not doing it correctly. That's what this Queen of Wands is doing. She's like, okay, you or whoever's watching, other twin flames, oh, this twin flame man or woman has got far more views and is got crystals and sage all over the table, speaks about love and light, spirituality. You're a spiritual person. You're so amazing. You're healing your twin flame. They are narcissistic. Leave them alone. You're a higher being. Saying all the shit you want, but are they getting you anyways? Fuck and no. Right? No, they're not. And that's this Queen of... So what he's doing is just making you frustrated because you're with something that's not doing nothing for you. Nothing. I might make you lot frustrated, but I can actually prove and show results of changing your life. They can't, whoever they're with before. The maximum they can do is probably put someone up on their channel like me. Don't mean that they're transforming their life or getting them closer to do mission or with their person. The star card, I said this reading, I'll show you the bottom cards. Yep, I said the Six of Cups, and I corrected myself as the thing. This is about the twin flame contract. Star card, Four of Wands. Whoops, there. And the Page of Swords. These are all about the twin flame contract. Star card, Four of Wands, Six of Cups. You're listening to someone who's telling you the wrong way of doing it. And it's sad because you know it as well. You're just following the sheep, the trends of others. It's sad. It's like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. And you come away and you're like, oh, am I with my person? Right? Am I with my person from what they're saying? That's why they always slag off your person, right? They either slag them off or say your person's coming round so that you don't blame that person to be accountable for you not getting your person. Well, they ain't open yet to give you love, or fuck them off because they're bad. I'll say to you 100%, I'll take the responsibility of holding up my hand and say, I'm a starseed, right? Star card here. Six of Cups, I've got the past life connection. Four of Wands, I can get you with your person, right? I guarantee that. Unless they're saying that, then what are they telling you? Get rid of that person, right? Which is against yourself. Or the alternative, oh, they're going to come. They're not coming yet. divine timing, free will. No, I'm here telling you I can help you to get with your person. But I must stipulate you have to be a part of mission. Not my mission, your mission, what you have to do. If not, I'll tell you straight, it's not the contract. And that's why most twin flames aren't with their person, because they're not doing any sort of mission. And as I'm always saying, put it in the comments. That you'll see no comment of like, oh yeah, Sophia, I see twin flames together. Even the twin flames that are up on YouTube that are together, they talk about mission, right? The ones that are actually not bullshit twin flames saying my partner, my person, right? Not those ones. Not the ones who, you know, seen their twin flame once a year, right? Probably just email them, if at all, and then say, oh, I'm with my person in the 5D, not the bullshit ones. The ones that are up there with their person are there to show that, look, this is how hard it is. This is, you know, you have to push and pull. That's what they talk about. The others of you is here to change planet Earth, literally our boots on the ground. Four of Wands is stability, which is the planet, getting the planet more stable, getting yourself more stable. That's what this is about. Page of Swords, student. Didn't I have that yesterday? Your student. Still got shitloads to learn. You do. And I can help you do that. But you go through others in the community first before you get to me. And then I help you to do that. To get onto... You all want to be a spiritual person. So when I say about mission, it's not like I'm disregarding you're getting with your person. Because you all have that inside of you. If you just had your person, you'll still feel emotionally unavailable and dissatisfied, because your core essence is mission. Your want and need and desire for your person is that, right? It's a desire, the wands, right? But your core purpose is being a humanitarian, change. That's more than your person. That's what it is. And that's what you have to do. Think about, okay, I've got my person. Say they like, okay, we're going to move in, get married, have all the kids, the stuff that you want, right? Which you lied to me that you don't want, that you want, right? Then what? Then you're a soulmate. And you're not a soulmate. Especially if you're watching this video, you're not a soulmate. So that's why mission is very important. Underneath, which was yesterday's reading as well, temperance, being two-faced, right? Listening to people who you fucking know, right? No. You know that they ain't doing shit for you. You know that. Oh, but everybody else is listening to them. It's a fucking nightmare. Nine of Swords just fell out. It's like, I don't care how popular they are. I don't give a shit. Show evidence of A, that they're with their person, because most twin flames are out there, right, are not with their person. My person, that's what they say, right? Oh, okay, right? My person. And two, right, what is their mission? Mission is not, right, what is a baker or in mission? Is someone in a shoe shop a mission? Stocking shelves mission? Why do they feel that tarot reading is mission? Please explain that to me. Because if it is just, oh, because of why? Well, I don't even get that. How, oh, well, tarot cards is spiritual. According to fucking who? Right? According to who? Who says crystals is spiritual? According to fucking who? Spirituality is literally helping someone, saving someone's life, stuff like that. Right? A tarot reading doesn't fucking do it. It doesn't. And your core being is more than that. Because if it was just, oh, I'll just do tarot reading, or just do crystals, or just do something like that, you would be satisfied. You would be satisfied. But you're not. You're not satisfied with your twin flame. Sorry, it just cut off. I'm getting used to this new thing. I was saying, speak with compassion and empathy. And I was already saying that at the beginning. There's something about empathy and how you're doing something incorrect that's creating heartbreak. It's a heartbreaking situation. And this is because most people, oh, I'm so kind, I'm so loving, I'm so sweet. I'm like, you're not even thinking about putting yourself in that person's situation. Any of you. You don't put yourself in other people's situation. That's what you do. You're like always selfishly thinking about you. I don't care about like I say, if someone come punches me in the face randomly, like you'll be like, oh, I'll call the police, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and it's like you're supposed to, like, maybe that person was pissed off that their mum just died. Doesn't make it right, but you're a light worker, you're a starseed, you're supposed to know, right? And that's what this is teaching you about having compassion. So as I said to people in mission today, your person has, I'm going to keep this short, right? Your person has all these situations so that you can have empathy and learn to sympathy and empathy to that situation. It teaches you so you have that for all situations in your life. Anyway, so let's close this out. I don't know how long it is, but I feel to close it out now. I normally pull additional cards, but it's all my fault. I know that we are deeply connected. I needed to make sense of this connection. So, like I said at the beginning, the Queen of Wands is a bullshit twin flame. Oh, I'm a twin flame. So what? Right? So what? You don't see a Hollywood like George Clooney dating someone on EastEnders, right? Or TV series. You wouldn't see that. Someone of that caliber, right? But they're both known as actors, actresses, right? On a TV series, or all right, Netflix is jazzing it up a bit. But do you see my point? You wouldn't get that, regardless of the title. And that's this. It's just like, well, I'm a twin flame, so that's enough. And it's like, no, I'm a George Clooney twin flame. You're on EastEnders, Coronation Street. I don't even know if that's on. Little TV series of a twin flame. Don't mean we're doing the same thing at all. And this is why I'm successful. That's why I'm financially abundant. That's why I've got this community. That's why I'm with David. And that's why you ain't. You have to make far more fucking effort. Yes, but we're both twin flames. That's this, Queen of Wands. So you need to know more about this connection. 100%. These ones, yeah, they know you're deeply connected. Once again, like I just said, I'm a twin flame, you're a twin flame. They know that. Don't mean you're going to get your person though, does it? Just by, oh, well, I'll just watch other twin flames, listen to other twin flames, do the easier option of the twin flame. That's what it's about. It's like, no, if it's just like what the other twin flames are saying, why aren't they so many twin flames together then? It's all my fault. This is different. This is about you taking accountability and responsibility for what you are doing, right? Stop blaming your person. Sit down and think about what you are doing and how you can take accountability. If you can't, right, then you're nowhere near. Some of the things, and I hope David isn't watching, but some of the things I used to say to him and do, well, not do, I've never done anything, but say to him, I used to think to myself, which created that I never saw him, delays, arguments. Oh gosh, I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? But it's part of the contract, it's learning, so I can say I've done that as well. But that's what this is. Fucking hell, I'm so stupid, right? But that's what you have to get to the point of. Like I say to you, I said it the other day, like I used to say to him all the time, you just come around here for sex. To be honest, it took a while, but obviously now, so long, I can see it's not. But I used to say it and we had arguments about it all the time, right? There's other things that you do and say, right, that you're not taking any responsibility or accountability. Accountability is for others. You might think it was just me and a twin flame, but you're here to change planet Earth. The accountability is mission. the bigger picture. That's why mission is about teamwork, right? Letting down the team, letting down the other twin flames, letting down people on humanitarians, people who are enslaved. This is about taking accountability for your actions of what you're doing or what you're not doing. It's your fault. You need to get to a point of recognizing it's your fault. Why? Because your person just says what it is. It doesn't matter what it, you know. Can you get a divorce? Say your person's married, and they say no. You argue, you separate, you slag them off, you call them narcissistic, blah blah blah. That's your fault. Why? Because they already said no. Right? Don't mean you go slag them off. You got to deal with the no. That's what this is. That's what you lot do, is go slag them off. No, they were honest with you. They told you the truth. That's why they're so logical. They tell you, maybe later, maybe not, whatever. And you're like, no, they should be getting a divorce. Well, go fuck off and get someone else. They've told you what it is, right? So it's your fault if you're causing... that's what I'm saying. You need to know about the connection. I don't know what else to say. You need to know about the connection. And there's so much work you need to do. Book someone in this community. I'm not available, which you're probably thinking, thank fuck, but I'm not available. So book someone else, right? Check out everything in the description box. Speak to you later.